Is it on now? Okay. Will you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next, we'll have our class vice president, Miss Carly Furman.
Good evening and welcome to the Beaver Local Class of 2021 graduation ceremony. On behalf of the student body, we wish to thank you for all your continued support in our academic journey. Here at Beaver Local, we have grown, we have thrived, and we have failed, and we have triumphed. But through it all, it brought us to this very moment. Surrounded by those who have inspired us, cared for us, and cherished us throughout our years. We are surrounded by those who have set us up for a bright future ahead. Here we have learned who we are and what we wish to become. Here we will share this significant accomplishment with those who were there for each milestone, big or small, and to deliver us the support and guidance that elevated us to explore our limitless potential. Thank you to all those who have been a light on our path and now get to witness what we may call the beginning of the rest of our lives. We appreciate what you have done and what you will continue to do in the future. We thank you for your patience as we grew and your wisdom as we were taught. Thank you to all the parents, guardians, teachers, family, and friends that have been there every step of the way to help us get to this valuable moment in time. Thank you for giving us the stability we needed as we grew into the young adults before you today. And lastly, thank you students, the class of 2021 graduates. Thank you for the years we have spent together, for the lives that have been shared, and for the stories that will live in the memory forever. Let's cherish this moment and acknowledge this success. I personally wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Go out and bring your talents to the world, but always remember your home at Beaver Local. Thank you everyone and enjoy this evening's ceremony. Our next presenter is Mrs. Dana Hendricks.
Tonight I get the honor to award our top scholars with honors with distinction. Beaver Local and the Ohio Department of Education set academic goals for our students to achieve. Tonight, Beaver Local would like to recognize our top students who achieved a 4.0 for distinction under cum laude with honors. Graduation recognition is as follows. Summa cum laude, meaning with highest praise, is the highest recognition awarded to students with a GPA of 4.2 or higher. Magna cum laude, meaning with great praise, is the second highest recognition awarded to students with a 4.090 to 4.199 GPA. Cum laude, meaning with praise, is the third recognition awarded to students with a 4.0 to a 4.089. Would the following summa cum laude recipients this year come forward to receive your award? Miss Isabel Breyer. Mr. Michael DeBoard. Miss Carly Furman. And Miss Caitlin Marshall. Would the following magna cum laude recipients this year come forward to receive your award? Mr. Mark Klein. Mr. Orion Kolkowski. And Mr. Israel Sluter. Would the following cum laude recipients this year come forward to receive your award? Miss Ashley Hall. And Miss Bailey Smith Daly. Congratulations, seniors, on receiving this distinction. Each year, senior students nominate 3 of their classmates who they deem worthy to be recognized from their class. From those nominations, the high school staff votes to determine who should receive this honor based on academic, extracurricular activities, leadership, community service, or dealing with adversity and perseverance. This year, we would like to recognize and acknowledge our class of 2021 recipients. Would the following students please come forward to receive your Outstanding Senior Award? Miss Isabel Breyer. Mr. Israel Sluter. Miss Carly Furman. Miss Brooke Schwerha. And Mr. Nathan Barber. Congratulations to our outstanding seniors. Before I introduce our next speaker, I want to thank him before he begins. We have all had a difficult year with the challenges and changes that were presented to us in education this year. He had to make some very difficult decisions throughout the year to ensure that our students still received a quality education. He had to guide the faculty through distressing and disheartening times. He told us to pivot, and we did. We are coming to the end of the school year, and we are a little bruised and beaten, but we did it. Thank you, Mr. Lowe, for guiding us through the storm. I am grateful for your guidance, and I present to you our next speaker, Mr. Eric Lowe.
I appreciate that. I already struggle usually to make it through this, so thanks for that. No, thank you very much, but I already struggle at these. Okay. I appreciate everyone that's come out this evening to celebrate the class of 2021 on this beautiful evening. Reaching this day is always filled with many twists and turns as everyone here this evening looks back on all the memories which have filled each student's and your family's individual's journey over the past 13 years to reach today, your graduation day. Graduates of the class of 2021, I encourage you to reflect today on all those who have impacted your journey to this point, which is just the beginning in the road of life. I believe it may be safe to say that this class's journey is more unique than any other class, considering the storms they've weathered over the past 15 months since March of 2020, and I ask you to give them a round of applause for that. Before I share a few remarks this evening, I would like, I know we're trying to weave senior recognition as well as graduation this evening, and I would like to offer a few thank yous and recognitions. I'd like to first thank Mrs. Williams, our treasurer, and the members of our Board of Education who are here this evening. I'd like to thank all of our members, but we're fortunate to have Mr. Barnett, Mr. Eisenhart, and our board president, Mr. Campbell, here. They've been very supportive. Ms. Hendricks mentioned about school this year, and these folks have been extremely supportive behind the scenes to allow us to be able to hold events throughout the year, maintain a blended schedule, which we've been very blessed. The majority of our students have attended in person on a daily basis, and I appreciate all of their support in making that happen. I'd like to thank our maintenance staff who've worked very hard to prepare the stadium and the grounds for this evening. Everything looks wonderful, including if you make your way across the way to the K-12 campus to get pictures, it looks beautiful as well. I'd like to thank our class of 2020 graduate, Brandon Morgan, who jumped in on the summer job and helped out today to get things rolling, and DC Music and Magic Moments, who are here making sure that this event is first class for our families, which is what they all deserve. I'd also like to thank the educators who have had quite a balancing act in those who came out this evening to celebrate these great students sitting in front of us. Student-teacher relationships have a much larger impact in our lives than sometimes we give them credit for, and I appreciate all the hard work that these teachers have put in, and I assure you many of our students would share those relationships that they have. It will be everlasting with these staff members. Thanks to Mr. Ricardo and Mr. McKenzie for all their efforts dealing with the many twists and turns. And also, I know that sometimes myself, I do not delegate well, so thank you for that as well. Special thanks to our senior advisors, Ms. Hendricks and Mr. Khaleesi, for all their hard work in getting our seniors opportunities to celebrate one another, and our guidance department, Mr. Agnew, Ms. Retos, and Ms. Barrett, for their efforts to get these students the recognition and scholarship dollars that they deserve. I'm proud to say that last night they recognized these students for scholarships, and the students sitting here today have earned $1,348,850. Along those lines, this year's ceremony is a little different, as we've had to adjust to ensure that we've been able to celebrate this event with our families. I know that offered some of our families challenges, and I apologize for that, but we weighed what to do, and we felt it was best to be allowed to have as many family members as possible when many of these students haven't been able to have their families at events throughout the years. Recognize your awards and graduation at the same time this evening, and unfortunately we have two young men who are not here with us this evening as they represent Beaver Local Schools competing at the OHSAA Regional Track Meet, and I want to take a moment to recognize those two young men. The first young man is Mr. Tanner Johnston. If you look on the outside, he was second team All-State this year in football. It's on the board. He also received the Academic Honors Corps, the National Honor Society, Community Service, School Publications, and the OHSAA Archie Griffin Sportsmanship Award. So let's give Tanner a round of applause as we wish him good luck this evening. Our other senior that's competing at the regional track meet tonight is Mr. Dylan Moore. Dylan also has been a successful athlete this year in football, track, and baseball. He received academic honors, and Dylan was also recognized with the Dyke Beatty Roy Cashdollar Outstanding Senior Athlete Award. So let's give a round of applause to Mr. Dylan Moore. Wish both of those young men good luck. I know they're probably nearing the finals for today, and I look forward to getting to see them compete on Saturday at Chillicothe. I'm also a part of the Rotary, and I would like to recognize our Rotary Scholars of the Month. These people have given back through community service, which we try to promote here. Our community supports our school district, and it's just as important we give back to them. So when I say your name and your community service hours, would you please stand? Remain standing till I announce all of our Rotary Scholars. Our September Student of the Month was Miss Carly Furman. She gave back 164 and 1/4 community service hours. Our October Student of the Month was Mr. Nathan Barber, who had 164 hours of community service. Our November Student of the Month was Mr. Orion Kolkowski, who received a large standing ovation last night as he's heading off to the U.S. Naval Academy. and he committed 227 hours of community service. Our December student of the month was Miss Brooke Schwerhall. She has given 237 hours of community service. Our January student of the month was Mr. Michael DeBoard with 148 hours of community service. Our February student of the month was Mr. Ivan Aschenbrenner, who gave 102 hours of community service. Our March student of the month was Mr. Nathan Cox with 111 hours of community service. The April student of the month was Mr. Israel Sluter with 323 hours of community service. And our May student of the month, who I talked to yesterday, I don't even know that she was aware she got this because it's after they've left, is Miss Ashley Hall. And Ashley has earned 205 and a half community service hours. So congratulations to all these young people, and thank you for giving back to our community. We'd like to thank all of you for your support of our school district and the beautiful facilities that we're blessed with. Your patience, support, and willingness to adjust this year in so many ways has allowed our students to have many in-person life experiences that otherwise would not have happened. These have ranged from academics, sports, the arts, social opportunities, and many other pieces that we were not sure we'd be able to have or maintain. Although it has been different and difficult, it has been a joy to get to come learn and grow with these great young people on a daily basis. We are appreciative that we have been blessed to be able to celebrate with families outside here. This past month has been filled with more normalcy, which we hope is a sign to come for all of us. Last year during graduation season, we were conducting these events virtually and scavenging for somewhere to get a haircut for the event. It has been great to see these students over the last month get to have their prom, senior walk, show choir performance, spring musical, National Honor Society, Summa Decum, senior capstone projects from the Career Center, Skills USA, and FFA Career Center presentations and opportunities, Cedar Point trip, scholarship night, the Gateway Clipper, and a cookout to celebrate their classmates. It's my honor to be the district superintendent, and I'm proud to say this is my 21st year as an educator, all of which have been spent at Beaver Local. I could not be more blessed in my life's work to get to come here each day with the great students and families we have here. Graduation is always a special time for students and their families. It's also bittersweet for many of us. From the view of someone as an educator, these are students you've entered the schoolhouse with for many years, and you're proud to watch them grow up and sometimes not ready for them to move on. Those of us who have been blessed in life to become educators have had an opportunity to form bonds with individuals that become like family. The life experiences that you share go much beyond the classroom, but to daily life activities here at school. It involves experiencing failures and triumphs, and also moments of regret. It involves life lessons shared, moments which turn into memories, enjoying each other filled with laughs and fun, along with time volunteering and giving back. Most of all, it involves getting to know each other as the people we are, were, and have grown to be. Many people talk about items that these students are lacking because of the pandemic. I understand this discussion, but I prefer to focus on positives when at all possible. I would argue that many students in this class are more prepared to enter out into the world than at any other point based on their life experiences over the course of the pandemic. I would say these students have learned that with grace, kindness, and perseverance, anything can be accomplished. I would argue that they have learned to appreciate some of the smallest things, which at sometimes in our lives are taken for granted and can be gone at any moment. I feel that this class has had to learn to deal with their emotions, which have had many disappointments, but still had many moments of joy and cherished moments with friends that will still be a part of their lives forever. There have been many life experiences outside of what is normally experienced at high school at this age, which will be invaluable for success in the journey of life. These students have navigated many challenges during this unprecedented time to experience much success and make the most of the opportunities provided. To that, we both thank and congratulate each of you on your achievements to get here today. As you head out into the world and leave us here at Beaver Local, we look forward to following your many life successes. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Today, you're moving forward and heading out to impact the world in many different ways. Your past will be very different from this day forward, such as attending college, skill and career-based employment, the military, and other means of work as you leave us today. That impact in each of these is determined by you, not by others. You cannot let others define you. A quote that embodies growing each day as an individual is, "You can't do it alone. Be open to a collaboration." Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you and spend a lot of time with them, and it will change your life. That's from Amy Poehler. In closing, remember, at the end of the day, what we do in our character is what truly makes the biggest impact. Life is about relationships. Positive relationships make not only you better, but make everyone around you better as well. It is our duty in today's world to be the good. You have the chance to make an impact each day. I leave you with this quote from Lin-Manuel Miranda. "That clock you hear, it's the sound of your own heart. Sink your teeth into this life and don't let go. Choose optimism. You matter." Thank you. Our next speaker is Miss Izzy Breyer. Izzy's speech is entitled "Define Yourself." Sorry, I had to find it.
A wise woman once said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." My mother instilled this Eleanor Roosevelt quote in my mind throughout high school. Repetition of this quote in my head or from my mom when I was stressed or angry kept me positive and driven. At one point, I even wrote it down on a sticky note and carried it with me everywhere for months. No lie. Sometimes I think Eleanor Roosevelt said it for me personally to hear and hold on to. Eleanor lived a hard life, one of which inspired more than this simple quote. She lost her parents and a sibling when she was a child and became prone to depression. She faced adversity at every turn, but she got back up and continued living and continued fighting. She lived in a time where women were supposed to stay in the home and stay quiet about political and social issues, but she refused to make herself small. She was an activist, a public advocate for women's rights and African American rights. She didn't shy away from controversial topics. She moved history forward, and despite all of the drama that being in the public eye brings with it, by the end of her life, she was one of the most well-respected women, not just in the US, but in the world. In high school, and even in our upcoming future, I believe this is an important sentiment to hold on to. It's easy to get lost and disheartened due to those around you. However, it's vital we remember that no matter the circumstance, they can only make us feel inferior if we allow it. Those around us can impact our moods and the outcomes of our days greatly, but only if we let them. No matter where you are, it's important we remember that we cannot always stop cruel behavior, but we can stop it from impacting us. As we leave high school and go our separate ways, it's important we share kindness and positivity everywhere we go. I want to remind my fellow classmates to keep moving forward. Don't let your hardships or failures or the negative opinions of others define you. No matter where you are going, to college, trade school, the military, or joining the job force, it's important we remember that we cannot control others, but we can control how we respond and what we choose to believe about ourselves. I urge you to speak your truth and live your values. Let those things be what define you, and know that you'll always have me, my mom, and Eleanor rooting for you. The next speaker is Senior Michael DeBoard.
Good evening, family, friends, teachers, and anyone here tonight to celebrate the accomplishments of a graduating student from the class of 2021. To kick off this speech, my fellow peers, let us acknowledge the sacrifices the most important individuals in our lives have made in order to bring us to this very moment today with a round of applause. Personally, I would like to thank my mother, father, sister, and close friends for enveloping me in a stable, nurturing environment that gave me the best chance to succeed. Your benevolence will be cherished from the bottom of my heart for the rest of my life. My fellow classmates, tonight we gather to take a pause in our bustling lives to appreciate how far we have come since we were small fries. It almost feels like yesterday when in second grade, my buddy Alex decided to ask our teacher what size underwear he wears. Yeah, until about a year or two ago, we were universally the most hated class among the faculty from elementary through high school. We've single-handedly been responsible for the retiring of several teachers, and probably countless moments of teachers rethinking all of their life choices. But hey, now we're the most respected and loved in the school, and that just goes to show how far maturity and adaptation can go in life. I'm sure for a lot of us, the decisions of what school to attend or what career path to embark on were taxing, to put it lightly. I know personally that deciding between several schools and their locations and their financial aid packages and so on took a huge toll on me mentally, and I was terrified of disappointing my family, friends, and even myself for making the wrong decision. The college decision process taught me a lot, but the most critical lesson I learned was that regardless of the situation, with the right work ethic, support, and desire, you can make everything work out and become the person you want to see yourself be. Must I repeat it again? Support is the number one advantage that any person can have in life. Having the loyalty and patronage of the people you care about can go a long way. Throughout my years of school and endlessly stressing myself out with rigorous classes and sports, I still managed to have a great time and enjoy myself by finding catharsis when hanging out with my friends, teammates, girlfriend, and family. They were the ones that kept me together and allowed me to be standing on this stage right now. Once again, I would like to congratulate the class of 2021, and I cannot wait to see the people you become. I would like to end this speech with a quote from my favorite novel, East of Eden, by John Steinbeck. And now that you don't have to be perfect, you can be good. Thank you, and thank you, Beaver Local. The next speaker is Miss Carly Furman.
Since our first day of kindergarten, we have prepared for this very moment. In the first chapter of our lives, we learned, we grew, and we matured. We spent every day in school preparing for our next steps. Before we knew it, this chapter was upon us and has come to a successful end. The next steps to be taken are in sight, and everything we have done in our years at Beaver Local has gone towards this graduation day and our future plans. From the hard AP classes, the college credits we tried to fit in, the tireless nights of hard work, jumbling sports in school with long days of practice, to participating in clubs and activities in our school and community, we did it all in this first chapter. We made the most out of every precious moment we were given. We strived for the best and set high standards for ourselves. While doing so, we impacted so many along the way. From teachers to classmates to coaches and teammates, we have made lifelong relationships that will last forever. In this first chapter, we have truly made a difference. We served as role models to our school and community. Our strong work ethic and perseverance got us here today. Now, even though this first chapter is ending, we must continue to spread our greatness in our future endeavors. I found a quote that I thought described our moment greatly. It said, "Life is like a book. Some chapters are sad, some are happy, and some are exciting. But if you never turn the page, you will never know what the next chapter has in store for you." Our first chapter was sad, happy, and exciting here at Beaver Local. But from this, I want my classmates to know that we are bright, we are strong, and we will succeed. And as we turn this page, let's keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to turn that page and strive for greatness in our futures. We have so much potential and can do anything we set our minds to. Hold on to the memories that we have made here and continue to turn the page and make new ones as we go on with our lives. Our class is one to remember and will forever be remembered in Beaver Local's book. Thank you. Our next speaker tonight is Miss Caitlin Marshall.
I would like to start off by thanking all the people that have supported us all these years, even before we entered high school. Through the years, these people, be it our friends, family, or teachers, have encouraged us and given us opportunities to better ourselves and our education. Without these people, I'm sure, as many of you would agree, not as many of us would have gotten as far. I know I wouldn't have. Thinking back to what got me here today, I'm reminded of just how important support is in the different forms it can come in. One form of support being a mentor or a guide. This person can be a teacher, parent, or someone you admire. Their support can come in the simplest of forms, such as a teacher asking if you're considering taking an advanced placement class, or a family member just nudging you down the right path. This support can also come in larger forms, such as being involved and helping you whenever you need it and giving you advice even when you don't know you need it. Another form of support is encouragement or assistance. This type of support can come from mentors, but also from friends. Friends encourage us to take classes with them and are a comfort because you know you have someone right by you, probably equally as confused. Friends are also push us to keep going and putting in effort and are always there when we need assistance. Support from anywhere is a blessing. Even if the action may seem small, the influence it has can be enough to make a difference to someone. So in the future, I hope we can all do our best to offer support of any kind to our friends, family, and others, as I have learned that even the littlest of push can help someone go miles. Next, we will present Miss Isabel Breyer and Israel Sluter singing the prayer.
Check. I pray you'll be our eyes and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be saved.
La luce che tu dai
us faith so we'll be saved. Sognano un mondo senza violenza, un mondo di giustizia e di speranza, ognuno dell'umano suo vicino, simbolo di pace, di fraternità. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer. Just like every child. Just like every child needs to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be saved. Soy noi, sento che ci salverà. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the mud. Who can say if I've been changed for the better?
I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for
I'll keep this short, but I want to thank everybody on behalf of the Beaver Local School Board, the staff and administration. What a beautiful evening to come out and share in your moment here at Beaver Local and be a part of the process of this graduation. I wish you luck in your endeavors. I know you've had a good foundation. You've went through extreme struggles this past year, and I think it's made you stronger. It'll give you strength in your endeavors as you leave this school district. I wish you luck. And you want to join me in an applause to celebrate their accomplishment this year. Thank you.
Our next speaker will be Miss Brooke Schwerhall.
It is my honor tonight to welcome Mr. Mike Barber as our guest speaker. Mr. Barber graduated from Beaver Local High School in 1990. He went on to graduate from Geneva College in Beaver, PA, with a bachelor's degree in business administration in 1994. Shortly thereafter, he began working for Hill International Trucks, a heavy-duty dealership headquartered just a few miles away from here. While working at Hill International, he attended and graduated from the National Automobile Dealers Association Dealer Academy in McLean, Virginia. In 1997, Mr. Barber has spent his entire 27 work career at Hill International. Major milestones in Mr. Barber's work career occurred in 2005, when he became part owner of the company, and again in 2010 when he became the president. The company has diversified a great deal during his leadership. Hill International now operates 5 truck dealerships, 2 in Ohio, 2 in Pennsylvania, and 1 in West Virginia. They have acquired 5 Napa stores along the way, and most recently purchased a Ford dealership in East Liverpool, Ohio in 2017. The company has grown to over 350 employees and continues to expand its footprints into the Ohio Valley. Mr. Barber attributes the company's success to recruiting, training, and retaining the very best employees. Mr. Barber has been married for 26 years to another Beaver Local alumni and high school sweetheart, the former Tracy Hall, and 3 of their children have attended Beaver Local, with their son Nathan being represented in this year's graduating class. Everyone, please welcome Mr. Mike Barber.
Thank you for that introduction, Brooke. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm honored and blessed to be here and share in this graduation ceremony. A special thanks to Mrs. Hendrick for the invitation. Let me first give the senior class a heartfelt congratulations. In describing your high school experience, I will quote Charles Dickens. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I think we can all agree it was probably a little bit of both. I applaud each of you for surviving high school, especially during these difficult circumstances. You have shown patience, resilience, and courage along the way. I trust these qualities will serve you well in the future, and I believe you all deserve a round of applause from our families and school administration. I also think it's important to recognize no one gets to graduation without some help. I want to take a moment to recognize, honor, and give thanks to the 195 people who work at Beaver Local tirelessly to get these students across the finish line. We have 120 teachers, 60 support staff that includes bus drivers, secretaries, cooks, custodians, and teacher aides, and we have 15 members of the admin staff. I have witnessed them in their commitment during the pandemic. I have seen them overcome a great deal of adversity and do whatever is asked. I believe they also deserve a round of applause from our families and students. Today represents the end of one chapter in your life and the beginning of another. I remember standing on this very same field 31 years ago, giving a speech to my senior class. The range of emotions were very high. I remember being excited, optimistic, and confident about the future, but honestly, I was also scared, unsure, and had a lot of questions. For many of you, the plan has been set in motion. You're preparing to head off to college. Some are headed to the military, and still others are going to enter the workforce. I am sure there are many of you who are still planning that next chapter of your life, and that's okay. My challenge to each of you today is to be intentional about writing your life story. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us." Each of you need to find yourself, and only then can you begin to write your life story. It starts with identifying what you love to do, what makes you happy, what inspires you, what gives you energy, and then go do that. It may be very clear to many of you today, and it may not be to others. We all find our passion at different times in our life. Know this, there is no passion to be found in playing small and settling for a life that is less than the one you're capable of living. Others will try to define it for you, but yours is the only voice that matters. Listen to your heart. As your commencement speaker, I am challenged to motivate you toward new beginnings. I need you to stay alert, class. I need you to pay attention, graduates, as I'm going to share 5 truths in 5 short minutes that can change your life. Truth number 1, I believe confidence will power your life story. Always remember, if you believe you can, you are right. If you believe you cannot, you are also right. It is a mental mindset. You must win up here first to achieve success in life. One of my favorite animals is the turtle. The reason is, for the turtle to move, it must stick its neck out. There are going to be times in your life when you're going to have to stick your neck out. There will be challenges, and instead of hiding in the shell, you must go out there and meet them. Remember, if you do not believe in yourself, others will not either. People do not fail because they set their goals too high and do not reach them. They fail because they set them too low and meet them. Meaning, do not be afraid to dream big. Do not let others tell you it is possible. Which leads me to my next piece of advice. Truth number 2, I believe your life story is best told when you include the right people. Are you going to be friends with people who bring you up or tear you down? You need to choose wisely. Are you going to associate with people that make you better or make you worse? Choose wisely. You need to actively seek out friends who will contribute to your success, add value to your life, and make you better. We all need positive encouragement, coaching, and truth in our lives. You want to build a circle of friends who support your life's journey. 2 famous quotes that drive my point home about relationships. Show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with every day. Simply put, you cannot do life alone. We've heard that from a lot of people tonight. Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you, but most importantly, choose wisely. Truth number 3. I believe everyone can achieve their goals and be successful. But listen, life is not easy, and it is certainly not fair. It never was, it isn't now, and it never will be, so you just need to get over it. Yeah, some people are more talented than you. This is true, but that shouldn't stop you. Some people are smarter. It's true. That shouldn't stop you. Yeah, some people have more money and start much further ahead in life. This is true, but do not let it stop you. Let me be clear. We have choices to make in life. Some choose to be lazy. Some choose to sleep in. However, some choose to work hard to achieve their dreams and be successful. They show up early, they stay late, they take on more and do more along the way. In short, if you can't outplay them, outwork them. A wise man once said, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. We may live in an age of instant messaging, instant gratification, and Instagram, but there is no way to short circuit the path to success. I pray you will start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And yes, things are more rewarding when you break a sweat to get them. Truth number 4. I believe your attitude will define your life story. You have a decision to make every day when you wake up. You have to say to yourself, there's no reason today can't be the best day of my life. My best employees have that mindset. They are happier, they are more productive, and they are more successful. Let me encourage you to think positive and have an attitude of gratitude. Meaning, do not focus on what you don't have, but focus on what you do have. Be thankful for the little things. Appreciate the special moments like today. Remember, a positive mindset will boost your confidence, will attract good friends, and help you achieve your dreams. Truth number 5. This is my last piece of advice, and it's the most important advice, and easily the one thing I want each of you to leave here today remembering. We all have the opportunity to be successful in life. I sincerely hope every one of you are. There is nothing wrong with being successful, but success is just about you. While we are taking on the world, finding and pursuing our passion, and leaving our legacy, we must always remember true happiness comes from putting a smile on someone else's face. You see, a life of significance is about others. When we take the attention away from ourselves and our selfish ambitions, and we look to the interests of others and their needs, we are truly fulfilled in a way you could never imagine. I really want each of you to be successful, but more importantly, I want you to be significant. That will be fulfilling, life-changing, life-giving. Folks, there's a broken world out there right now that needs each of you to be a good friend, to lift another person up, to help them achieve their dreams, to care, to love, to simply be present. Be that person, class of 2021. Be that person. As I close, I want to encourage each of you to be intentional about writing your life story. Find yourself, what is important to you, and then go do that. Along the way, remember the importance of having confidence, picking the right circle of friends, working hard, staying positive, and never losing sight of one of the most important things in life, a servant's heart. There is nothing more beautiful than finding your path and living a life of meaning and purpose. May God bless each of you.
Thank you, Mike. Very great message on a beautiful evening. Okay, on behalf of the Beaver Local Board of Education and the teaching faculty of Beaver Local High School, I, Principal James Ricardo, present this group of students and certify that they have met all the graduation requirements set forth by the Ohio Department of Education. It's my great honor to introduce you to the class of 2021.
Good evening, and thank you all for coming out on this wonderful night. Before I get started, I just wanted to say a quote. It takes a village to raise a child. And I think here at Beaver Local, we have a very, very strong village. Now let's get started. Carly Laree Furman.
Carly will be receiving the Dyke Beatty Roy Cash Dollar Outstanding Senior Athlete Award, the OHSAA Scholar Athlete Award for Highest GPA, the Academic Honor Cord, National Honor Society, Community Service, School Publications, Red Cross, and she is the class president.
Caitlin Joy Marshall.
Caitlin will be receiving the Academic Honor Cord and the National Honor Society.
Michael Jeremy DeBoard.
Michael will be receiving the Academic Honor Cord, National Honor Society, Community Service. He's also receiving the AP Honor Cord for receiving 5 in U.S. History, U.S. Government, and Language and Composition. He received and passed a 5 for 3 tests. Congratulations. He's also receiving the OHSAA Scholar Athlete Award.
Mark Evan Klein.
Mark will be receiving the Academic Honor Cord, Community Service Cord, and the Leo Club Service Cord.
Orion Joseph Kolkowski.
Orion is receiving the Academic Honor Cord, National Honor Society, Community Service, AP Honor for U.S. Government, and he is receiving a military cord for being in the U.S. Naval Academy.
Israel Micah Sluter.
Israel is receiving the Academic Honor Cord, National Honor Society, and Community Service.
Ashley Amber Hall.
Ashley will be receiving the Academic Honor Cord, National Honor Society, Community Service, School Publications, and Leo Club Service Cord.
Bailey Jade Smith Daly.
Bailey will be receiving the Academic Honor Cord.
Isabel Ann Breyer.
Isabel is receiving the Academic Honor Cord, National Honor Society, Community Service, a cord for AP Honor Cord 4-5 in Language and Composition, the Leo Club Service Cord, and she is the class representative.
Alexander Thomas Miller.
Alex will be receiving the Academic Honor Cord, Red Cross, and he is the class treasurer.
Brooke Logan Schwerha.
Brooke will be receiving the Academic Honor Cord, National Honor Society, Community Service, editor of the school yearbook, school publications. She is also the recipient of the Harry Greenwood Award for Athletic Ability, Personal Conduct, Leadership, Academics, and Sportsmanship, and she is also the class secretary.
Payne Cameron Allen.
Payne is receiving a cord for being a member of the school yearbook.
Madison Rain Amato.
Madison is receiving the Academic Honors Cord. She is also receiving the National Federation of High Schools Positive Role Model Award of Excellence.
Courtney Paige Anderson. Ivan Nikita Aschenbrenner.
Ivan will be receiving the Academic Honors, National Honor Society, Community Service, and he is also receiving the National Federation of High Schools Positive Role Model Award of Excellence.
Cameron Dakota Ash.
Cameron will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, and he also has the Career Center certification in welding.
Thomas James Bailey.
Thomas is receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Morgan Lee Bannicky.
Morgan will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, and she also has the Career Center certification in interactive media.
Emily Elizabeth Banks.
Emily will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord. She also will receive the Career Center certification in culinary, and she also received the National Technical Honors Society.
Jocelyn Erica Michelle Barnett.
Jocelyn will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Cameron Lee Barrett. Colleen Beckley.
Kylan will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Mackenzie Christine Beckley. Cameron Joe Beam.
Cameron will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Caitlin Rose Blankovich.
Caitlin received her Career Center certification in vocational job training.
Ashton Michael Gale Bowser.
Ashton will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord and the Community Service Cord.
Alana Marie Boyd. Lexi Lynn Boyer.
Lexi received the Career Center certification in cosmetology, and she is also a member of the National Technical Honor Society.
Lexis Marvine Bradley.
Lexis will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Connor James Brandt. Jensen Lee Britt.
Jensen will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, National Honor Society, and Community Service.
Hunter Nelson Brooks.
Hunter will be receiving the Military Cord. He enlisted with the United States Marines.
Isabella Jaden Brown. Elijah Riley Bryson.
Elijah received the Career Center certification in construction technology.
Maitland Elizabeth Buck.
Maitland will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Jackson Alexander Buzzard.
Jackson received Career Center certification in landscaping.
Brooklyn Mara Coles.
Brooklyn will be receiving the Military Honors Cord for enlisting in the U.S. Air Force Reserves.
Cheyenne Sierra Cook.
Cheyenne received the Career Center certification in cosmetology.
Haley Victoria Cooper.
Haley will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Charles Joseph Wedgwood Council.
Charles received the Career Center certification in Health Academy.
Nathan Michael Cox.
Nathan will be receiving an Academic Honors Cord and a Community Service Cord.
Wyatt Thomas Crabtree. Allison Michelle Cronin. Ryan Douglas Cunningham.
Ryan will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Riley Keelan Dickey.
Riley will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Elijah Wallace Derringer.
Elijah will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Dante Christopher Dietrich. Colton Thomas Dugan.
Oh, Colton, I was so happy to see you. I forgot to tell you, you get an honor cord. He just always brings a smile to my face.
Sierra Lynn Easterday.
Sierra will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord. She also received the Career Center Certification in Landscaping and the National Technical Honor Society.
Haley Nicole Elliott.
Haley will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Chase Jaden Flady.
Chase will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord and the Community Service Cord.
Paige Harley Marie Foley.
Paige will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Justin Ray Galliotti.
Justin received the Career Center Certification in Landscaping.
Gavin Morgan Gamble.
Gavin will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord and the National Honor Society.
Annie Grace Griggs.
Annie will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Sarah Michelle Harris. Blaine Allen Havens.
Blaine will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, National Honor Society, and he also received the Career Center Certification in Precision Machinery and Manufacturing Industrial, and he is also a member of the National Technical Honor Society.
Cameron James Henderson.
Cameron received his Career Center Certification in Welding.
Tanner Cade Hockman.
Tanner will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, the AP Honors Cord for receiving a 5 in Language and Composition, and the Red Cross Cord.
Sabrina Diane Hopple.
Sabrina will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Taylor Ray Horner. Jace Christian Jackson.
Chase will be receiving the United States Marines. He enlisted in the United States Marines and will receive the military cord.
Becca Jean Jones. Damian Wayne Jones.
Damien received his Career Center certification in welding.
William Hunter Jones.
William will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord. He also received his Career Center certification in landscaping and is a member of the National Technical Honor Society.
William Carl Jones Cox. Alexis Marie Jordan.
Alexis will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord and the School Yearbook Publications Cord.
Tyler Scott Keys.
Tyler will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, and he also received his Career Center certification in welding.
Nathan Allen Komenar. Logan Matthew Krulik. Isabella Lynn Lake.
Isabella will be receiving the Community Service Cord and the Leo Club Service Award.
Cynthia Corinne Leneve.
Cynthia received her Career Center certification in veterinarian technology.
Alexander Ray Latshaw.
Alexander will be receiving the military cord. He enlisted with the U.S. Army Reserves.
Andrew Richard Latshaw.
Andrew will be receiving the military cord. He enlisted with the U.S. Army Reserves.
Isabel Marie Liza.
Isabel will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord. She also received her Career Center certification in interactive media.
Hannah Lee Logston.
Hannah will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord and the High School School Publications Yearbook Cord.
Spencer Allen Mattern. Madison Lynn Milhorn.
Madison will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord and the Columbiana County 4-H Honors Cord. She also received her Career Center certification in veterinarian technology.
Jeremy Allen Moore, Jr.
Jeremy will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord and is a member of National Honor Society.
Jonathan Scott Murner.
Jonathan will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, the AP Honor Cord for U.S. History and U.S. Government, the Leo Club Service Award, and he is also receiving the OHSSA Courageous Student Award.
Emily Sue Nelms.
Emily will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, National Honor Society, and Community Service Cord.
Dylan Michael Neville. Austin Joseph Nolder. Erin Rose O'Hara.
Erin will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, National Honor Society, and Community Service Cord.
Chloe Joetta Palmer.
Chloe will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Skylar Madison Palmer.
Skylar will be receiving Academic Honors Cord and Community Service.
Lane David Pickens. Brosden Victor Levi Pierce.
Brosnan received his Career Center certification in construction technology.
Jonathan Michael Potts. Devin Marie Price. Blake Logan Quimby. Sadie Renee Reinhardt. Emma Elizabeth Roberts.
Emma will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord and Community Service.
Macy Marie Ann Russell.
Macy will be receiving Academic Honors Cord. She also received Career Center certification in Precision Machining and Manufacturing Industrial and is National Technical Honor Society member.
Courtney Marie Salisbury.
Courtney will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord. She also received her Career Center certification in cosmetology, and she is a member of the National Technical Honor Society.
Devin James Salisbury.
Devin will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Ryder Christopher Saltzman.
Ryder will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Ian Nathaniel Sell.
Ian received the Career Center certification in Health Academy, and he is a member of the National Technical Honor Society.
Cheyenne Marie Schaefer.
Cheyenne received her Career Center certification in Health Academy.
Ethan Nathaniel Schultz. Alexander James Simmons.
Alexander will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, and he also received his Career Center certification in welding.
Cammie Beth Simons.
Cammie will receive the Academic Honors Cord and the Community Service Cord.
Haley Marie Simons.
Haley received a Career Center certification in vocation job training.
Zachary Kenneth Smith.
Zachary will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord and the Military Cord for enlisting in the United States Navy.
Alexander Dwayne Solansky. David Cole Spencer.
David will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, National Honor Society, and Community Service.
Matthew Thomas Spoon.
Matthew received his Career Center certification in construction technology.
Skylar Mackenzie Sprouse. Kimberly Nicole Swanson.
Kimberly received her Career Center certification in cosmetology.
Alyssa Marie Taylor. Sierra Lynn Thurick.
Sierra will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, and she also received the OHSAA Archie Griffin Sportsman Award.
Shane Charles Tucker.
Shane received the Career Center certification in welding.
Paige Elizabeth Volenick.
Paige will receive the Academic Honors Cord. She received the Career Center certification in Health Academy, and she is a member of the National Technical Honor Society.
Grace Elizabeth Wayne.
Grace will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Colin Ray Walker.
Colin received the Career Center certification in construction technology.
Lucas Allen Walters. Dakota Allen Warwick.
Dakota received the Career Center certification in welding.
Thomas Glenn Warwick III.
Thomas will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Emily Carol Williams.
Emily will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
Gage Kelvin Williams.
Gage received the Career Center certification in auto collision repair.
Joshua Randall Williams.
Joshua will receive the Academic Honors Cord.
Marissa Shea Williams.
Marissa will receive the Academic Honors Cord.
Mackenzie Madison Williams.
Mackenzie will receive the Academic Honors Cord, Community Service, and the Leo Club Service Cord.
Caden James Wolf.
Caden will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord.
John Thomas Woodburn. Dominic Austin Woodruff.
Dominic received the Career Center certification in construction technology.
Victoria Ann Zalewski.
Victoria will receive the Academic Honors Cord.
Nathaniel Lewis Barber.
Nathaniel, you gotta go around. Nathaniel will be receiving the Academic Honors Cord, National Honor Society, Community Service, High School Yearbook, School Publications, the Red Cross. He is also the recipient of the Harry Greenwood Award for Athletic Ability, Personal Conduct, Leadership, Academics, Sportsmanship, and he is the class president.
Good evening. It is an honor to be the president of the class of 2021. First, on behalf of this year's graduating class, I would like to thank the Beaver local staff, administrators, and senior class advisors for going out of their way year after year to help us grow and mature into the young men and women we are today. I also thank you for all the work you have put forth this year to allow us to have a somewhat normal senior experience. I would also like to give a massive thank you to our parents and guardians. Without your love and support, none of this would happen. To my classmates, we did it. This past year was unprecedented. However, we attacked it head on and were able to rise above the hardships presented to us, and we came out stronger together. I am so thankful for all of you. You should all be very proud of what you have achieved. As tonight's ceremony comes to a close, we must continue a tradition. This tradition is the passing of the gavel to the upcoming senior class president. This is in honor of Miss Carrie Harris, who was tragically killed in a car accident in 2011. Miss Harris was an impactful science teacher at Beaver Local. She was a giving and caring individual and served as the senior class advisor. Ms. Harris organized several events for the Student Council, including the Winter Food Drive, to give back to the local community. Ms. Harris' giving and caring spirit still lives on in the school today. I received this gavel from alum Brandon Morgan, president of the class of 2021. The individual receiving this gavel tonight has made a great impact in and out of the Beaver Local community. I believe she is just getting started, and I'm excited to see the great things she does in the future. I wish you the best of luck for your senior year as well as your future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the president of the class of 2022, Miss Grace Hill.
Thank you, Nathan. Good evening. I am honored to be here tonight to accept this gavel and look forward to leading the class of 2022. I would first like to say thank you to the seniors for being a class that my fellow classmates and I could look up to during this challenging year. You showed resilience and perseverance in a year that wasn't ideal. I am excited to see what your futures hold. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow graduates. Before we close this evening's ceremony, I would like to say on behalf of the students of the graduating class of 2021, thank you to all the teachers that have helped us through our years at Beaver Local. We will never be able to repay you for the impact you've made on our lives. Also, a thank you to our families. I do not believe any of us will be able to put into words how grateful we are for you. Your love and guidance shaped us into the young adults we are today. We look up to you and always will. We love you. Finally, I would like to congratulate the class of 2021. We have been through a lot of uncertainty this past year, yet we put our determination on display. Our achievements are recognized by the community around us, who will forever be proud. The time we have spent together, whether it be in the classroom, at practice, or games, have become cherished memories. We will now go on to face our own battles and obstacles, meet new people, and take on new challenges. All of us have the potential to be something great, and I cannot wait to see you all thrive in this next chapter of our lives. I would like to end this speech with a quote said by Kanye West: "Believe in your flyness and conquer your shyness." Have a good night and congratulations. Thank you.
Here's your last assignment. Will the class of 2021 please stand? Please take your tassel and move it to the left. By the Ohio Department of Education and as your senior class advisor, it is my honor and privilege to announce that you are now graduates of Beaver Local High School. Congratulations and good luck.